some in this changed world, he's got 95 sprint speed.
And Van Dijk's never had that much sprint speed in his
He can't
life.
even run.
Hello, everybody.
And he's got
Welcome.
80 acceleration, and on his stat line
Yeah.
for pace, it's 88. So that's cuckooed. Then they've got shooting. Guess what his shooting power is?
80?
88. Nearly enough in the night region.
So, what?
Then he's got free kick, 80. I've never seen him take a free kick in his life.
Nope, he doesn't take free
He's
kicks.
got 90 short pass, which he normally does passing.
He does
long
long
passes, he normally does that as well. One what reminds me, he's got 99 reactions, 99 composure, he's got 97 interception, 93 heading, 99 defensive awareness, 97 stand tackle, 92 slide tackle, 97 jumping, stamina 89, strength 97, and aggression 94. So it's like playing against fucking prime, fucking Maldini.
God, Chesterfield.
He's got leadership,
on the way, folks.
long pass, and power header. So we know what he's going to do, don't you? As soon as we put a ball in, we're not even able to get it to one of our players. And then when it comes to the corner, all the cunts are going to do whipping a corner really hard, and Van Dijk's just going to be just keep heading it in all the time.
I already know if anybody has Van Dijk, I'm just gonna rage quit life. I'm just gonna rage quit like X. I thought, I don't want to have any more stress than I've had when I've done champs.
So let's look at that one then. So let's look at Altrincham, which I always say is a good player to have on FIFA.
What channel? It's not on a channel. Go onto their radio station and you can watch it. That and listen to it. That is it.
He's got 90 short pass, 90 long pass.
Come on, Chesterfield.
Composure's 85, dribbling 81, ball control 85, reaction 99, balance 80, agility 82, interception 96, heading accuracy 92, defensive awareness 95, stand tackle 96, slide tackle 94, jumping 95, stamina 95, strength 90, and aggression 94.
He's never had 90 on literally everything because that guy is injured. If he had that,
and apparently he can do early crossing.
He's never done that. He's never done early crossing in his career.
He can play right back.
And you know what's weird? Van Dijk does not play right back for Liverpool. He's a centre back. He's never played. I was saying if it was Van Dijk, he's never played right back in his life.
No, Van Dijk can't play fucking centre back. He's never played centre back, and for another thing as well, he's never took a fucking free kick.
Yeah.
How the fuck has he got 80 free kick?
That's what EA do not care about cards this FIFA. They're just giving them stats for what they think. So these guys do not.
Well, James Mbappe's gone up.
Do you know the team of the year icon?
There's only 4 Mbappes left on the market, and it's going in between 9 to 10 mil.
You know what's interesting? Chelsea do have a team of the year, but it's in team of the year icons. Because we got Ashley Cole and Claude Makelele.
Oh yeah, they're the legends.
I bet Claude Makelele's. I bet Claude Makelele's card is unreal for what he was.
Yeah, the Makelele role.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying his card must be unreal.
The only man in football ever to have a position named after himself.
Yeah. Hopefully his card is good.
And there's only it's out now, Makelele. 92 CDM card. It's got to be his card at Chelsea.
It's got 90. Yeah. It's got 90, 89 physical.
89 physical, 90 defence. It's his card. In November 2006, where he scored his second goal for the club in an North London derby against rivals Tottenham.
Yeah, but you know what's funny about that game? We lost.
Yeah, and then he unleashed a stunning volley from 25 yards.
Yeah, we lost that game.
Slicing across the ball with the outside of the foot, sending it curling into the bottom corner.
Joey's card's going for over $1 million.
run onto this. He's kept that really well under control. Oh, and he tried to play it through to Dobra, but it was just defended at the back there by Lewis Baines.
Jeez, I didn't know Makaleli to have very good long passing.
Yeah, the first bit really from Chesterfield there. We tried to play the corner short, didn't work for Altrincham, and broke nicely.
Distribute it, can't it? It's his composure what sets his card off.
Yeah, he's got 93 balance and 94 reaction and 97 composure.
It's his fucking composure. Because when you're in a CDM, you need composure.
97. No wonder Chelsea did well back then with him.
When you think about it,
No wonder.
if he's got 97 composure, 94 short pass, and he's got a defensive awareness of 93, and a balance of 93, and reaction of 94, and ball control at 89, this guy's probably going to be the best. Fucking hell, man.
Do you know what makes it even better? His standing tackle is 95.
Yeah.
Lovely ball through to Clements. Oh, and he just took his eye off it.
Oh, and he scored, you twonk.
Couple of fantastic passes in that move. I think there was a hit.
Well, and then Ashley Cole. Fucking hell, they worth like 600k.
Let's see how your card works. 90 pace. I never seen Ashley Cole in 90 pace.
Split the defence there, and
He's always had 90 pace.
Clement was a great chance.
He won the fastest left back in the world when he was playing at Chelsea. James, you mad?
His stamina.
You know that year when we won the Premier League under Ancelotti?
Yep.
First time would have created a problem.
Oh my.
Yeah. And he's that card for that year as well.
Oh my days. His interceptions 92, defensive awareness 94, standing tackle 92, sliding tackle 94. You know his crossing's 90. So he's good at crossing.
Fucking Chelsea's got one.
Whoa!
2010 season.
So at least we've had,
fucking unreal.
Instead of getting the team of the year, we got a team of the year icons instead.
This guy's just a living Chelsea legend anyway.
And you know what's just been released for team of the year icons as well? Gert Muller. Gert Muller's going to be even better than his other card.
Yeah, and I just found it. It's going for 3 mil.
His card must be insane.
I mean, it was mentioned earlier, wasn't it?
You know these team of the year icon cards?
Yeah.
These are the best designs on FIFA they've ever brought out. These. They're better than the team of the year fucking card fucking design.
Just to let you guys
He's got high medium, 4-star, 4-star.
Mad.
99 finishing, 99 shot power. 99 attacking position, 99 reactions, 95 balance, 87 agility, 93 composure, 94 thingy, 99 heading, and 91 jumping.
What?
He's got finesse shot and outside of the foot trait.
Oh my god.
So everyone's going to reach a belly in with him.
I bet you wish you had that card.
I'd give it arm and a leg to get any of these. I prefer getting these team of the year icons and the fucking no ones, because these
I want to get
team of the year icons are look more better designed. They're more better. Not in terms of because they're ex-players, it's terms of the design.
Oh my!
Better than the original ones.
Wow. RB like
Leicester got one.
RB Leipzig won 6-1 away at Schalke.
Yeah, and thingy losing Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich got 1-0 down to Cologne.
They're not even young. 15 million is worth, James.
That's ridiculous. No one can afford that.
The trainers were dazzling me.
Edwin van der Sar.
Oh, very wide.
A mil.
That's not too bad.
I'll take any of these players, even if it's that Sanchez. But B ain't got the look to get one of these. Oh, fuck off, Bullet.
Took charge of it, got it right on the edge of his area with quickly sniffing with interest. Ball too far.
Oh, a score to change for you folks.
Straight away overarms it to Ash Palmer.
Oh, your mum's cunt nil. Charlotte Athletic shite nil.
No, it is. AC Milan 0, Lazio 1.
Who gives a fuck about Watchalong in that game?
No,
You've got the remote.
I've just picked several games which I think just to spread out the games. Because you got FA Cup, you got one Serie A game, and I picked the National League game and an FA Cup game. No, come on, Chesterfield. Asante, you couldn't even score against West Brom because you had it saving and hit the bar on the frimming.
Fuck about Italian football. Yeah, not for you, James.
I just picked scores from other games that I'm playing, so I've just spread it out. And it's the only Serie A game playing tonight.
I still would have picked it.
Yeah, much better play. Controlled it from the back all the way to the front then.
And also, we also got a National League game as well.
Having him in midfield.
Come on! Gate said, beat shitty up your arse, Wrexham, please.
Altrincham.
Can't be shit with the second in league, you mount.
Mandeville was very unlucky.
Short corner to Dobro just inside the 18-yard area. Weaving his body in.
Thing about you, James, you worry about other teams to watch.
Except I got to worry a bit because we want him to drop points, because if we win, we can go even closer to him because we're quite not far off.
Happy to come and find the ball. Place it back to Jones on the halfway line once more. So at the time of Grimes and Palmer to.
So you can get the game on tonight against Altrincham, but you can't get the game on against Notts County.
No, because the weather was. Nope. It was actually, the referee called it off. The groundsman did all they can. It was just one area of the pitch was frozen. That was it. It was a very small area.
Yeah, but you're supposed to have covers on that pitch.
We did. It was did. As soon as the covers came off, some parts of the pitch refroze. It happened, the same happened on Sunday for Chelsea versus Liverpool in the WSL, saying it was they were able to play on it at one point and then it refroze again.
You're saying that because it's happened at another stadium. How do you know it refroze? They say that.
Because they've actually said it on the programme, they said they managed to get it to be playable, but because the temperatures were that low, it refroze. And that's why a lot of people, a lot of pundits for the women's game are saying they need to have under soil heating for their grounds, but some of them actually play at actual football league grounds.
So does Chesterfield. They need it now.
Yeah. It was only lit. I don't know where it was on the pitch, but it was just one specific area. Apart from that, the game would have gone ahead.
Bullshit. When I was playing football, when I was young, I used to play on frozen pitches. Just because they're getting paid extortionate amount of money.
These players don't.
Go pay the bucks and play on it.
These players don't. National League players don't get paid extortionate amount of money to what Premier Leagues do.
Still get more money than what normal non-league teams do, James. Just remember, they're one place behind the actual proper football league.
Come on.
So they do get paid quite a bit.
It looked safe and sound for a moment, and a slip at the back.
I know that because Reece Oakes were getting paid quite a bit when he was at Hartlepool.
So the back stanchion, I think the post didn't want to go out for a corner, I don't think.
I think it just clipped a defender before it hit the post.
Yeah, and I think the back stanchion came back in. But
Just because the National League, people think that they don't get paid a bit. They do. They get more money than the fucking thing. It's all the teams below the proper National League what done.
Come on, lads.
Now, for instance, what I'm going to say to you here, James, if that happened at a Ponting Colliery ground,
Yeah.
the game would be called off because they ain't got the funds to go get underground heating and covers put on.
Okay.
From that happening, from that to the Chesterfield game, you'd think they'd have it fucking. You think they would have been playing?
It's got a different shape, isn't it? I think it looks like Ollie Banks is up. It's a 2 with Mark Jones. Yeah.
But if it's just a small little bit of the fucking pitch in a corner, then fucking Jesus.
The difference is Chesterfield And also, Notts County didn't really give any information as into what area of the pitch it was. They just said a small section.
Yeah, what small section? Is it near the corner flag?
They have
Is
no
it near
idea.
halfway? Is it near the goal mouth?
It's got to be an area of the pitch which ended up, if it was, say it was cold, but you're still getting sun on the pitch. It's got to be an area where the sun couldn't get to. That meant
It's had covers on.
Yeah, they put covers on overnight.
So them covers are going to help it stay fucking dry.
Yeah, they let the fans know that they did put the covers on. It was then, as they took it off, from the period from when they took it off to when the inspection happened, a part of the pitch managed to refroze again.
Yeah, I was talking to Steve Williams before.
And that was only down to the actual temperature.
The willingness to run. And he's got to do that because he's under pressure now, obviously, with the new signing that's coming.
Again, this play. Coughlin leaning back. Andres Barr catches that one, and in the instant rolls it out towards Ollie Banks, who's on the run. He's got option to his right and his left.
Come on.
One of them, and he's in the box. He's been marshalled well.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand what you're saying, but the only stupid thing is, I would have loved to have known and it to have said what area the pitch was. If it was someone near the corner flag, I'll understand that, because it's more likely not going to get any sun on it, because usually it's blocked by some of the parts of the stands. So I think it's more likely going to be somewhere near the touchline or something. I bet you it's not even on the pitch. I bet you it's on like the touchline for when the substitutes have to train during the game. It could simply be. It could simply be that, but we don't know. We don't know, and we never will. And it's slightly disappointing. Slightly disappointed me because at least if the game's called off, you should tell the fans the centre of the pitch, or it said that the goal mouth or something like that is made that the game's unplayable. Then you go, fair enough. Now we know what it is.
Yeah. Liverpool scored 2 goals in basically 16 minutes.
Wow. That's why I'm just going.
First one at 16.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm just having a look just to see if.
He's scored 13 goals so far, James.
That guy's mad.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Come on, Chesterfield.
You need to do something.
We do.
Well, not do something, you need to find an opening. Oh yeah, James.
Yeah.
Shildon are playing at home to Grantham tonight.
Grantham better lose. It'll be funny.
It would be fucking funny, you are correct. What would be the fuck about Grantham Town bollocks?
Wait,
Shite.
Come
You've got
on.
Nathan Tyson thinking they're big and hard, the guy what's got so much tons of the proper football league experience. And he can't even fucking deliver in fucking Sunday league teams.
That guy is the reason why we managed to get into the playoffs 2 years ago, because he got us into it single-handedly.
Yeah, now he's dropped down a level, thinking he's going to be big and hard, getting paid extortionate amount of money just for playing in Grantham.
Yeah, and you know, and this is some good news. Chelsea have gone back in for Enzo Fernandez, and Melo Gusto has agreed on personal terms.
Just outside the box. He's got red shirts all round him, but he squeezes it down.
UEFA's already come out and stopping looking into it about Chelsea signing Mudrick on an 8.5-year deal.
It's
You know
typical.
about that?
Yeah, my dad's.
Because some teams have been moaning.
But I bet you they wouldn't be moaning if it. Have they not noticed the last few? Have the guys not? Have they all not been realising that the last few years it's been Man City doing all of it? Oh, but
And PSG.
yeah, but they get nothing. But as soon as Chelsea come in for any other team that's not them two, every other bugger decides, oh, we'll moan and we'll get our way.
That's what it is.
But Todd Bowley will find a way because he knows
But if you
loopholes.
think about it, James, you think about it, if it was shot on the other foot and it was them in Chelsea's situation and they were doing it, nothing would be said.
Yeah. My dad just thinks Chelsea are targeted a lot by UEFA.
Yeah. All the time we want targeted by UEFA is when we won the Champions League twice. Besides that, we're targeted every fucking season.
This is what they said about when the game was called off. Despite the best efforts of our ground staff, today's match against Notts County has been postponed due to a frozen pitch. That's all we know. A frozen pitch, but we don't know anything else. And that game's now being played on. It's now February. It's February the 11th. The game's being played on.
Wicked winning Oxford. Fucking hell.
No.
Sam Vokes? Fucking hell, it's fucking Burnley.
Yeah. Yep, this is it.
I forgot he's still playing. I thought he retired.
Yeah, this is the one bit that I managed to find it. They had a pitch inspection at 1 o'clock on the Saturday, and it said it is one area of the pitch causing concern at this stage.
You saw stuff of that. There's like something sharp inside it at the side.
Yeah.
At the side, on the left hand side.
So they're saying one area of the pitch is causing concern at this stage, but we're never going to know what part of the pitch it is. But do you know what makes it funny? They had a pitch inspection at 12 o'clock, and then they had a pitch inspection which an hour and a half later at 1:30.
Yeah, when some were more coming out, so they could have technically got the game on. I guarantee you, some of the Notts County officials who were part of the board or were there to assess it with the other club, I guarantee they were moaning. Because that's happened with me when I've been down at Pontic Holidays. It's not us moaning about it not getting on, it's the other team what's been moaning about it.
Never looked like Dublin was going to beat him there.
There's always a team what moans about it. Oh, the fans are going to travel this far and this far.
Except for that game, you can't use the travelling as an excuse because it's literally about an hour. So for any other fans, it's not really a concern.
Guaranteed, James. It would be the Notts County officials what would have been moaning.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Notts County fans come back in response to it saying, "Get your heat lamps on."
That might be down to the defending.
So exactly. So the people what were there were moaning.
Get your heat lamps on. But we can't help if we've had issues the last few years with an owner, and we've just literally starting afresh with brand new owners. So it's like
That's what it is.
It's just getting off the ground. This is only our third season with our new owners, so it's just like still getting around it all with these three. And you know, we haven't got just one owner, we haven't got two, we got three.
Yeah, that's what it is, James. It's fucking ridiculous. We
got three owners, and the good thing is they're actual proper fans of the club. So it makes it more homely, and we know we've got someone who's going to care.
Yeah, but most of the time when that stuff happens, they're always the opposite team what they're playing against what moans about something to do with the pitch getting caught.
Yeah, that's
the game getting called off.
That's why I'm just trying to read what people.
Trust me, I've had experience in the same experience as that, and that's always occurs all the time. The opposite team moans the bollocks off.
Okay. I think a lot of people might have sussed out what area of the pitch it's going to be if they're moaning. A lot of people are thinking it's going to be the goal mouth, as in the goal area, because that's going to be the more safety concern.
Yeah, he was just looking over his shoulder.
Well, it's for the keeper, yeah.
And also for players just slipping.
Yeah, but it's mainly the keeper because the keeper's mainly more in that box than anyone else.
So they're thinking it's more likely to be that. And if it is... But I wonder, can we get this game on, but we couldn't get another game on? Oh, and it's even... But the only difference is it's not as cold.
Who was in front of Palmer?
What?
I think he was just having a word with Joe Quick.
How weird is that with it lit? That is just weird. You can get a game on like this where the temperature's literally slightly warmer, but you can't get a game on during the actual day when it's not that much colder.
I won't say it's slightly warmer because it's absolutely freezing where I am, and I'm not far from Chesterfield. It is quite cold, James.
So it must have so that area must have refroze.
All the time when it was warm was about in between 2 and 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Wow. Come on, Chesterfield.
Nevertheless, what happens when you get another club fucking moaning about it?
But it's also, for the last 2 weeks, literally every National League game has been called off due to a frozen pitch. So the main thing is, it's not just the only godsend that it's not just been us.
Yeah, but it's going to be funny though if Nickelodeon's get their game on Saturday at home to Worksop, but a National League team can't get their game on. Especially if it's a big named National League club like a Notts County.
Oh, talking of Notts County, their game tonight was called off.
See, that's what I mean.
But the difference was, you can't blame Notts County because they were away. So that one you can let them slightly off on that one. If they were at home, then I'll go, how on earth have you managed to? They were away to Solihull Moors. So they should have been going up to Birmingham to play Solihull.
Yeah, but Solihull should have the money. Do you remember? We've got enough of a new fucking stadium done.
Yep, they spent more money on.
There's no excuses from there.
I bet you it's due to a
I'm not being funny. Pitches getting called off because of frozen pitch. I was playing on a pitch at 7-year-old, 8-year-old on a frozen fucking pitch.
I'm just waiting just to see if it is due to a throw. Oh my god.
Yeah, the safety what comes into it. But fuck hell, I played on it at 8-year-old.
You know what?
What's the difference?
Their media team got to the ground 7 hours ago, and the game got called off when they arrived.
Oh.
And that's still a long distance still from Nottingham to Birmingham.
Of course it is.
They're saying this evening's trip to West Midlands has been postponed, and that was 7 out, and it got announced 7 hours ago.
So 7 hours ago was 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 o'clock then it got called off.
But the difference is they've not realised you're on a weekday when most people are not going to know it's going to be off because they'll be at work.
Especially like the people that like work on the board control at the clubs and stuff.
Yeah, but weirdly enough, this is why it's being called off. With cold temperatures continuing, the match referee will carry out a 1 p.m. pitch inspection. And they're doing a pitch inspection due to the cold temperature. That pitch does not look frozen. That pitch does not. That looks playable. They've even gone. Solihull Moors have even gone and put the floodlights on. That would warm it up. Because that's a light shot.
Pop it up on your watchalong.
It is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I'm going to have a look. What we're going to do is, while this game's on, if anything happens, I'll let you know. We're going to have a look at some of the teams. So I want to have a look at different pitches and see that one deserves to be off. Because I want to actually see if someone can actually be played tonight. Because I don't want it just cold temperature. That's not an excuse. there are some teams that play in Norway and Iceland, and they can do it in cold temperatures. Why can't we?
Yeah, and I'm not being funny. They play on some hard pitches as well. Was it cold weather?
Yep. This is ridiculous. This one is. What time? Ah, it says here due to a frozen pitch.
Okay, I'll find them. Frozen pitch.
Except I don't see the frozen pitch in that. All I see is green. All I see is green. I don't see anything frozen.
Lock it up and put it up.
They're saying that the pitch inspection was actually done an hour earlier than it was announced.
They shouldn't do it an hour early before it's announced. That's bullshit.
Yeah, so they said they were supposed to do it at 1 o'clock,
so
but
it seems to me
it did it at 12.
Because it's cold where the referee were coming from, whichever direction the referee were coming from, because it's cold in the air, he already had it in his gob to call it fuck off.
Do you know what's weird? And
That's
this is
like referees, man.
And this is weird. They're calling off National League games, but a frozen pitch happened in WSL, and they played for 6 minutes on it. So it shows that you can give it a go, because you never know by the time the game kicks off, the pitch could be all right. Because you're going to have the floodlights beaming down on the pitch, which will then bring heat, which might mean that it might not be frozen by kickoff.
Oh my God! You know, referee at Bolton games.
Please don't say they've called their game off as well, just a frozen pitch.
You know what? Bolton game. The referee is going to send the wrong player to Bolton. He's going to send off the goal scorer, Dion Charles.
And you know what's weird?
They should have sent off Kachonga.
Do you want to know what's interesting? We know that experience. Remember, Arsenal fans, Arsenal 0, Chelsea 6. Oxlade Chamberlain should have got sent off, and it ended up being Kieran Gibbs.
Sending fucking wrong person off, man. What's all that about?
That was the last time I've ever seen that happen, was when Kieran Gibbs got sent off for misidentification.
They've just done it then. They said it, mistaken identity. Yeah, bullshit. That's right about referees, man.
Sorry about this, folks. I got another thing on the screen because we're going to put another photo up for you because I want to show you something.
Don't need to say sorry, James.
That's just the people wondering why this is popping up. It's just because I want to show you this and see what your opinions are, folks. And this from a side who are fighting for.
Against Napoli.
Look, there you go. I'm doing this quickly. There you go. That is the pitch of Solihull Moors tonight. And that was taken 7 hours ago, that shot. That was taken 7 hours ago.
Okay, I don't want to sound a cunt.
Guys,
A toddler could have played on that. How is that on pitch?
so guys, put down your questions. Do you think at Solihull Moors their game against Notts County should have been called off? Does that pitch look frozen to you guys? Put down your comments down below about that, because that's interesting. Because that doesn't even look frozen. And you can even tell because it's like even some people even walking on the grass. Jeez, I've seen worse. What other games would I be surprised to be called off? Oh yeah, we're gonna try this one because this one shocked me as well, and this happened very late in the day. Cheltenham, and they're in League One.
They're League One, so they should have fucking good eating.
And you know what's even worse? They were playing Sheffield Wednesday, and that is a long journey from Sheffield. That's why I've picked that one, because I'm picking ones that tend to be long journeys, because I feel sorry more for the fans who might have already done the trip. Hopefully, any other just check.
That's a full test dog.
See if any other goals have happened. Nope, nope, and nope.
Yeah, he's just having to go to the linesman, and there was nothing wrong with it.
Surprisingly, I'm still shocked that Fleetwood's on, and Fleetwood's next to C.
And they can, please. When they can.
And Fleetwood is next to the blooming C, folks, and their game's ahead. Please show us a photo of the pitch.
Not playing.
Yes, Fleetwood. Fleetwood are playing. They're playing against Portsmouth, and they're literally next to the sea.
I know, but I thought you said Plymouth.
No.
Lay down.
Please. Oh my God. I've never seen a dodgy photo in all my life. Is there something you don't want us to see, Cheltenham? Are you being dodgy? Are you being dodgy? Because you know what Cheltenham have done? They've took a photo of the pitch from behind to a point where they're blocking a big literally the whole pitch off. I think they're being dodgy. That I think they're not showing the whole pitch. And they've gone and called it off, but then their photo they're refusing to show the whole pitch. So I think they're being a bit conspicuous there. Because that pitch looks playable to me, but what can we do? You can't see much. Yeah, you can't even see it. Now, they're saying here, oh my God. They've called it off due to a frozen temperature. There is still frost in the ground. The weather is bright and sunny, but the temperature is still causing some concern.
Yeah, but it is.
But everybody is saying, why do you get under-diluted? Not every EFL club has actually got the funds. AKA like your Morecambes or your Accrington Stanley, they've got the lowest amount of money in the Football League. So they're not going to...
Like your Hartlepool and Carlisle and all.
Yeah. They're not... But Hartlepool and Carlisle, you expect their games to be called because they're in a part of the country where it's going to be absolutely Baltic and you're going to get it quite regularly, that cold.
Well, Carlisle have got a game on tonight against Hartlepool.
How have they managed to get a game on, but Cheltenham have called their game off due to frozen temperature? So what's the other one that got called? Okay, I'm gonna have a look at this one. This is National League South, guys. We're gonna look at National League South. And this team, because I'm trying to find one that's actually a proper decent photo. Because literally, they showed a photo of the pitch, but it was blurred. They blurred some of it. But I knew they would have... But that's good. They've done the right thing there. They did theirs very early in the morning. This for the St Albans having the Waterloo game, so it saves the away side travelling and the fans travelling. Why can't most teams do that? But I'm not going to have a go at this fixture and the referee for this one because the club literally said Albans, who were hosting the game, said it was unlikely to go ahead because of the sub-zero temperatures the day before.
Yeah.
So they let the fans know that it's going to be hot. They look more than unlikely it's going to go ahead. So it then makes people think it's not going to go ahead. We'll just not go. So that's good of them. There's some teams, even Football League sides, don't even do it properly. Do you want to know what's worse? Forest Green Rovers are the worst. Their game got called off due to a waterlogged pitch, and it wasn't even waterlogged. What else? Any other big games today? So I can show you guys. that they're away at Burton. And Burton's ground is literally in an industrial estate. Burton Albion.
Spell of pressure from the spine. Yeah, it's good play then. It just shows how good they can change with the break.
Match.
That
pitch looks like it's playable to me. I'm just putting it on Burton. Oh, I'm just gonna put Burton in. I'm just gonna put Burton FC. I can't be asked. Yeah, I just put just the first name in because I mean I just have to type that in, and then I'll add the image for you folks because we're gonna look at and just. It's actually quite interesting because you might see some that like look better than others for pitch wise. Here it is. This is Burton Albion. When they announced it, this is what their pitch looked like. There you go.
That player who plays Altrincham called Pringle, he used to play for Pontefract Colorism.
Is that Ben Pringle by any chance?
Yeah, he used to play for Pontefract Colorism.
And he also played for Rotherham.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that?
And that's that's Burton.
There's no wrong with that, James.
There you go. That was
there's more bullshitted images.
That's Burton ahead of their game getting called off against Peterborough. So I'm trying to look at the ones that are the more shocking ones to be off because it looks a bit. This one I can understand because you got to think people travelling Exeter because Exeter were playing Barnsley. And
Exeter at home.
And that's a heck of a trip.
People to go.
That's why I would understand if they did this on the same day as the game. Then games like that they should announce it being off the day before. That it saves the whole travelling because it's long to travel. You got to think about fans. Right, it says here, match postponed due to a frozen pitch. Despite the hard work of the ground staff, there are small areas of the pitch that are unplayable. So this one, you can give a little bit of benefit of the doubt because they've actually tried. The groundsmen have been hard at it. They sound like they've been hard at work. And it's just unfortunate that it's one small little part of the pitch where you might not be able to get rid of it. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, but they said some small parts, so it's not just one individual, it's like other bits.
Yeah, they said, it's because it's an S at the end, so they've gone small areas.
Small areas, so that's not just one in particular area, that's areas all over. But then again, I don't think I'm going to argue with that. How can they pick things be all over?
Here we go, folks. This is the pitch at Exeter for their game that should have been on at home to Barnsley. But sorry if the image is quite big because it's the size of the image. Because some images will come up big, some images will come up small. There you go, folks. I'll put it up here. There you go. That's the pitch at Exeter.
I can't fucking see it.
Yeah, because it ended up coming up massive, so I had to shrink it down to size. And this is the pitch at Exeter that got called off against Barnsley. And there you go, folks.
Even though I'm saying that, it still don't look like it's not playable. That pitch looks playable to me.
But it's just weird. It's weird how they're not showing the whole pitch. They're only showing they're showing the best sections of the pitch.
They're always, yeah, that's what I mean. They're showing it from the corner flags or next to the goal. That's not the pictures where they should show you a pitch of actually where it is bad. They should show the picture of that, not a picture of what's good.
Yeah, because the only club I give credit to when they do that is Forest Green, because they actually showed the pitch at the worst part of where it was bad, and that was on the side of the pitch. What other one got called of? Let's have a look. Because as a surprise, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm just looking at another surprise. Wimbledon, how have you managed to get your game called off? Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon.
Wimbledon's not got a good pitch. That's surprisingly.
AFC Wimbledon.
Unless it must be really, really fucking bad.
Anyway, Banks receives back from Asante. He's on the edge of the box. Banks gets a shot in and it's blocked by.
And that, wow, I didn't know they were sponsored by Football Manager.
And it's not often, as we come up to 15 seconds before half time, it's not often you see Banks running like that.
No, obviously he's got a little bit more licence with Mike Jones in there, because he'll just sit in behind him. But it's always tough to track from deep.
Okay, are you going to show us your pitch?
Well, this is the minute that Altrincham scored at their place on.
Is this literally 4 hours ago? Wait, oh, it's half time, folks, between Chesterfield. Sorry if I've not really said anything about the game, because basically nothing's happened.
I'm impressed with Altrincham. I thought they started the game really well.
I'm starting to get really annoyed that match is being called off left, right, and body centre for nothing. So I'm just trying to make it entertaining.
Do you know how you come up with that? Do you know what you said about them throwing bits all over the pitch?
Yeah.
Best chance of the game and the best
Do
opportunity.
you know if that was in Super League for rugby?
It would have been
After Leeds Rhino to Castle and all that. You know the game would have gone ahead.
Yeah, because rugby can play on worse surfaces.
Teams as well away from home. They've got some good scores. So
That's what I mean.
Chesterfield will have to be at the best. Second half they'll have to come out and really go on the game to,
Oh my God! Oh my God! Wimbledon, you absolute these are dodgy as fuck. Wimbledon are. Sorry if you support Wimbledon, but they have literally not even put on their Twitter page that the game has even got called off.
was quite an easy one for a keeper, I think. Had plenty of time
Do you know they've not even put on Twitter
with it all. And
that the game's off.
I think it was a cross or the free kick that
They've not even put it that it's off, even though it is off.
Miles away from it, and I think that'll be something that if Paul Cook's in the stand, he will obviously see. And any corners we do get.
So basically, you're gonna have a team. Who are they playing? Who should they have been playing today? Because I feel sorry for them, because they might have travelled the whole way and not known, because it's not been announced by the football club.
As you say, it's going to be one of those games where no matter how it goes, we could just.
And it was Walsall. They were playing Walsall at home.
That's what tonight's all about. So.
Or his propensity
Oh, FA Cup on Friday, James. Arsenal against Man City.
Wow. What are they going to call it? Crawley.
Yeah.
Crawley, but also they've been.
That'd be a right watch along to that game. That game will be ace.
And you know what he?
I think that you definitely suspect first.
That will be good.
That will be a right game to watch as a watch along on Friday.
One thing I will say, folks, and this is about the next team we're looking at for see how their pitch looks, which is Crawley Town. Their manager is a disgrace, because his manager's got, I think they got an 18-month suspension.
Yeah, they did.
So basically, he's ruined the reputation of a football club.
Ruined his reputation as a football club, yeah, and also he's ruined his own reputation as a manager.
So that means I wouldn't.
Basically, he's shot himself in the foot. So he's an idiot.
He won't. For me, he shouldn't. If he does manage again, he shouldn't be allowed to.
No, he shouldn't be allowed to. What about fucking rights and everyone? You know what I mean? The guy's done something wrong.
Yeah, let's see how it's
punished for it.
They announced their postponement for the game tonight 6 hours ago. But the good thing is, straight away as they postponed it, they already had a new date sorted out for the same fixture. So they've already rescheduled it straight away. So they're on the ball. But you know what's funny? They've rescheduled it for the 21st of March. March.
Oh my God. The Southampton player, James, he needs a fucking haircut called Marner.
Have you seen this player, their new signing called Carlos, or is it Alvaro, or whatever his name is? Because they got a new signing this time.
Well, Orsic is the new signing.
But no, Orsic is the new signing, but their most newest signing is debuts today. Carlos Oliveira. Oh, is it Alvarez? It's Alvarez. His name's called Carlos Alvarez. Are you actually going to show us the pitch? Now this might be a better image because they've actually done it from the halfway line. So I'll show you this, folks, and this is in a minute. I'm just waiting for this to pop up on my phone.
He plays for fucking racing club.
Yep, they've signed him.
Yeah, I think he's starting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just got carded there, Alcatraz.
Apparently he's from what people have been saying when they signed him, saying that he's somehow a good talent. Or he might be a young
just
talent.
Fucking manhandled fucking Bruno Ganesh.
You're gonna have to against Newcastle when you come up against him. You've got to do whatever you can.
Can you watch this camera in front of you?
Bruno Guimaraes. He's a decent player. He looks like a decent player.
That's him.
Yeah, he looks like a decent.
Alcatraz. It's called Carlos Alcaraz.
He looks decent.
Alcaraz.
Yep.
ALCRAZ, not fucking LCA booking, what am I going to call it? It's Argentine.
That's good. More Argentinian players in the Prem. Here you go, folks. This is the pitch that called off the game between Crawley Town and Grimsby Town.
Some of them.
And the difference is, this is actually from the halfway line.
Yellow.
And this is from halfway. This is from the halfway line.
These fucking why you blowing it up, good lad.
So there you go, folks.
See, this is what puzzles me. Yeah, it looks freezing the pitch, but it just looks like on top of the pitch it's cold. You know, like where the grass is, it's not like the soil. You get what I mean?
Yeah. So that looks decent.
Look where the white line is, halfway line.
It looks very white. It looks more whiter than it does.
That grass looks like it's fucking dried, like it's gone frozen. But underneath, it could be all right.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this.
1-0.
Is it one?
Newcastle 1-0 then, but it's just got ruled out.
Wait!
I don't know what for.
And let's have a look at this one, which is...
Oh, not fucking Gineppo. Oh, no, fuck Gineppo shite. Who's this one for? Oh, it's not the club that stop fucking Chelsea.
Oh my God. Oh my days. I never thought I'd see a more dodgiest photo to ever take for a game being called off. No, you're gonna people, you're gonna laugh at this. You thought images, the photos that have been taken from the corner flag, just showing literally a few blades of grass, and not showing that most of the pitch being a bit wrong. Swindon Town have just gone and done what worse times 1,000. They've done this times 1,000. People are going to laugh at Swindon Town, thinking, what the heck have you taken that photo for? Because what's the point? This is the photo that Swindon Town took to announce that the game is called off. Sorry if it's blown up, folks, because it's a big image. So it just takes a bit of time, but you're gonna laugh at this, folks. Look, there you go. Well done, Swindon Town. Well done, Swindon Town. You just become a laughing stock with your photo that doesn't even make any sense for showing the game off. Oh my God! I think
Who the fuck wants to see a picture of a fucking light?
No, but then it got blown up, so I went and tried to make it smaller.
My God, what's wrong with that? Why would a game get called off if they got us on?
Look, and that's the image. That is the image that Swindon Town took off their pitch to literally let people know that the game is called off. So they literally...
if the game got called off, the covers would have been off.
So
I don't agree with that.
So
unless it's really bad on that pitch.
That's why...
But to still have the covers on and take the picture, James, that pitch must be terrible.
And they don't want to show it.
Because if the picture's not terrible, them covers would have been off. Look at Burton. The fucking cover showed.
Yeah.
Exeter.
Yeah, it's saying here, tomorrow evening has been called off due to a frozen pitch. Despite the best efforts, our pitch inspection today has been judged the playing surface unplayable. Has judged.
Yeah, it's got judged. So technically, it could have counted and it could have not counted.
So basically, they didn't even have to take the covers off.
Yeah, because that team that were coming to travel to that stadium away from home, they would have been moaning at it.
It's...
Or
Why
vice
would
versa.
why would the team that Swindon are playing be moaning when in the league they're actually doing well? So you got no reason to moan.
Maybe the other team were moaning then.
Because the actual team that Swindon are playing is Stevenage.
Well, they are playing well.
So they got no reason to moan because they would want the game at this point in time. They would want to play because at the moment they're just winning games for fun.
They would be wanting Stevenage would be wanting the game on, but it'd be Swindon would be moaning about calling it off.
Yeah, I think that's odd how some of the photos that they're taking.
I agree with that, mate. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like waiting for fucking referees to come and do it. I've watched them do it all. I've watched them call a game off on pitch and how they do it.
Oh,
it's fucking weird as fuck. The ball has got to bounce a certain height for the game. If the ball doesn't bounce a certain height, the game gets called off instantly.
Wow.
And if the ball can't bounce on a pitch and it just stays dead when you bounce it on the floor,
right,
gets called off instantly.
What we'll do is we're going to show a difference between a game being called off, folks, and a game being called on, being played when you least expect this team to actually play a game, which AK is Carlisle United. Because literally in their part of the country, you would think it would be off.
Oh, Scotland, didn't it?
Near Scotland as much as you think.
Still classic to Scotland, James. Fucking freezing up Carlisle way.
So it'll be interesting. And if this pitch, oh my... oh, nah. All the other teams that got their games called off, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is in a spot of the country where you think a game should be called off.
Oh my God. Nick Pope has just come out of his goal, James, and literally just clattered a player. And the player still hasn't even got up yet.
That means he could be in trouble. He could be in trouble.
It's just like he's gone and fucking... Player stops there, he misses ball, and Pope just jumps and just knocks him clean out of his feet.
Here you go.
Should be a yellow card and a free kick, referee.
Oh, I'm saying he can't stop.
Because he was running that fucking quick, he couldn't stop himself. Bullshit.
Here you go, folks. And this is for a game that is playing at the moment. And this is what the pitch looked like just before kickoff. For Carlisle United against Hartlepool. And that's what the pitch looked like.
Who's this Aaron Jones used to fucking manage? I'm sorry, he used to manage the Championship.
Do you mean Nathan Jones?
Yes, who did he used to manage in Championship?
He managed Luton twice. He managed Luton, Stoke, and then back to Luton.
That's it, fucking Luton I know him from.
Because he did the random thing by walking up into the stands at Swansea, and he literally walked up the steps to go and celebrate with the teams up in the higher reach of the stand. He literally went into the actual stand with the fans. This is the pitch at Carlisle. I wonder if that managed to go ahead, but all the others are not, and their pitch was exactly the same. Oh my days. I bet you think that would be funny.
Yeah, James, your mate said, why are you bothered about Swindon?
Why are you bothered about Swindon? We're looking at games which have been called off to see if the games can be on or off, and we get our views. And most of those pictures look pretty much very dodgy, like, because they're not willing to show the actual pitch. Are you streaming Chesterfield versus Barnet? I don't know. If I'm going to a game on the Friday, then I'm more likely to have a break on the Saturday, because I will be streaming again on the Sunday.
The main game you'll be doing probably Saturday if you did stream, will probably be a City game.
City's on Friday.
There's more riding on it.
City's on Friday.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to do a game Friday, on Saturday, it'll be that game on Friday.
So guys, put down your comments or in the chat what you guys think of these pictures. Do you think some of these games should have gone ahead? And just to give you more information, this flash photo is from a game that actually has gone ahead. And we've seen a lot of pictures exactly the same as this one.
How come you're watching it on? How come you're listening to the radio?
Because they have their own radio station now, do Chesterfield Football Club.
Do you know that Jill's got for what happened with Oak?
What?
Oh, do you know what I said to you? Got clotted by Nick Pope and
yes.
He couldn't get up. He's just gone off.
Wow, because he's going to be concussed.
Some coach, you should be waiting till you see it. You're fucking like you're fucking lumberjacking.
We're also going to have a look at this moment in time for a look at not another image. We're going to have a look at some. We're going to have a look at some non-league scores.
Why didn't you go look at Notts County again? Why it got called off?
We've already done that. We did the first one, remember?
I forgot.
Yeah, because it was shocking. We're just gonna have a look and see how some of this.
Winning.
What?
A Grantham winning.
I'm gonna check some of the non-league scores now. Scores at the moment is Shildon 0, Grantham Town 0. Nil.
That commentator just sweared then on TV.
And do you want to know what's going to be even more funny?
What?
You will want Shildon to win. Because if Shildon win, Grantham goes second from bottom. And
I bet you Riley can.
And because Shildon are on 17, Grantham are on 19. Grantham will go down to 19th, and Shildon will go up to 17th. With
They need to take Joe Quigley off and get Tasmangan on.
And you want to know what's funny? Shamanga's not even been picked for this game.
Oh, there you go. Cancer fuckers not picked him, the ball bastard. It was the shittest manager to ever fucking grace football.
I mean, the Nanga's just stood in the way there. I mean, there's only one way to stop it for the ref, and that's get the card out, which he has done.
Well, there you go.
Come on, Chesterfield!
Rule 1 for a player. Don't be stupid.
Yeah. Rule 2.
Let's check some other non-league.
You've got to learn by your mistakes.
Let's check some other non-league grounds, see if there are any other games playing.
Play on that now.
Yes.
Play on it. Use it to your advantage. Sometimes I think we're a little bit too fair sometimes. We play on it. A lot of other teams would play on it and niggle him and get him to react. He'll get sent off.
Yeah, those National League dark arts are something that even after 5 years we've not perfected.
Not really, no. Not at all.
Ollie Banks is on
Wow, a lot of non-league games are called off.
Do you know what?
He smacks this on target.
You make it asking, is it on national TV?
No.
Low and hard
No.
and follow
It's on Chesterfield's own radio station. You'll find it. Just go into the Twitter page and just look down when the game starts and it will say it then.
just outside the 18-yard area. That's a little bit of a step over type of thing. And he's still in possession, but has to then hook it back to Mike James in the 10-yard circle.
That'll do my head in about streaming on YouTube. You get people asking, is it live? Is it live? Oh, can we watch it? Can you put it on?
No, because if I do...
Quickly just can't
Go on, quickly!
into a shooting position, but he's
Go on, shoot!
oh, a shot comes in from Palmer.
Ah!
6-yard line.
Yeah, I know you put it on. What I'm trying to say is, James, does it ever frustrate you with how many times you get asked?
It does, to the point where I only get asked for Chesterfield games. Is it live? But they know Chesterfield games are not going to be live because they're non-league. Non-league games are not going to be live. You should know by now.
Not when there's Tomato Cup on.
Oh, quickly!
They're not going to be live when cup games are on.
Quickly! Quickly!
Quickly suck my balls. Hey, quickly. What's what a bit of Bayern Munich against Cologne? And they are losing at home.
And it's still Wrexham 0. Gateshead 0. Come on, Gateshead!
FIFA, can I ask a quick question to you, mate? Why have you got Leroy Sané's hair as an afro when he's got his head permed back in a ponytail? Robbing fucking EA cunts. EA!
Guys, keep putting your question in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe if you are new.
Is Sadio Foot You'll Be Asked Money playing? Oh, legend, Chupamotting.
Chupamotting.
Legend. Sexy bastards either got it.
Come on, Chesterfield, score! Come on, lads.
Say hello, then wave.
Hello. Yeah, I'm always alright. Just try not to be
He's
stressed.
just getting fed up because Chesterfield can't win.
We can win. We try our best. We try our best. That's all we can do.
Was Ashtray on?
Who else? Let's see.
Oh, James' best defender playing and all. It was worse than Van Dijk. What do you know what I'm on about?
Who?
Upper-Incano, legend.
Oh, I hate that gig. We should have had a penalty against that twat. Should be a penalty to England.
Yeah. Robin Gunt. There's Bayern Munich signs. Fuck, they can't even run. I'm not being funny, but my mum could run quicker than an Upper-Incano.
It was on target, no question about that. Altrincham clear the lines, but it's
Oh my God! When the fuck is Jan Sommer gone to Bayern Munich?
I told you that a few days ago because he officially got announced from Mönchengladbach as a replacement for Neuer. Yeah, because he's replacing Neuer because Neuer's out for the season because he broke his leg while skiing.
So what's going to happen when Neuer comes back then?
It'll be second choice.
Dobber has it just inside the
Come on, Chesterfield.
Get it onto his right foot again. Hawks away from getting a shot in. Jones had a shot a few
Oh,
moments
this
ago.
German coach is amazing. He's wearing a flat cap with a. This is how nuts this German manager is a Cologne, James.
Ah!
Well, that's the most sustained.
At this time of the year, Germany's freezing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they've come out the second half,
Yeah.
haven't they? Like we,
Guess what this German manager's doing?
He's wearing a flat cap.
What we said in the dressing room.
He's wearing a flat cap, no coat on, just trousers and a polo shirt.
Second half.
Oh, that's crazy. Ah.
5 minutes.
Bayern Munich against FC Cologne.
Come on.
And what odds? 2 shots from Mike Jones. King with a corner kick, both arms in the air, right-footed near post, flicked on by Grimes. Oh, wouldn't stick for Quigley, but Grimes wins it back, but at the cost of the goal.
Thomas Müller.
Well, that's got everybody in the Chesterfield section of the ground a little bit more excited than they perhaps were.
Grantham are down to 10 men.
Yeah, it was some good play. It was good, quick play, and we were getting into the box, in and around the box.
Grantham are down to 10 men.
A few shots coming in, say 2 from Mike Jones and Ash Parker. I think they were all on target. I think.
Yeah, they were.
And do you know what makes it even more funny? Nathan Tyson isn't playing.
No, he wouldn't have got any of them.
If he did, he'd have made a bit of money.
He can't even. He's on the bench. He's on the bench.
He can't even get into fucking like a Sunday League fucking league.
Come on, Grant. Come on, Sheldon. I will celebrate to the days and days and days if Sheldon were to score. Because I'll put Grantham down in the relegation spots.
I'm surprised Riley's not coming to say out.
No,
Shut his mouth up.
he literally buggered off because we went and ridiculed Grantham Town.
No, and we'll have to have his opinion about him. The shit, simple as.
And he was saying that Ponty were worse than what Grantham are.
Yeah, of course they are, mate. But who's near enough second bottom from league? On about verge of getting relegated into the league. What's even worse than the league? What they're already in.
Come on,
Yeah, next joke, mate.
come on, Chesterfield, score please.
You know what Altrincham are just going to defend.
Yeah, and you know the nickname for Grantham Town is the Gingerbread.
Fair play to Altrincham. They got a couple of good blocks in and got men around the
Gingerbread?
Yeah, that's their nickname. That's the club's nickname, the Gingerbreads.
This is better from Chesterfield.
Oh my God! You want to go get a gingerbread, man? I'll go to Altrincham then instead of Greg's.
Better than probably the entire first half of the time.
I don't think you want to go to Grantham.
I bet sure I'll take a fucking a jerry can over there and blow the stadium up. I'll find Riley and I'll throw him in the fucking furnace.
Wow, it costs 10 quid to go and watch Grantham Town.
I'd rather keep my tenner and spend it on a doner kebab.
Take the ball away from Jones. He's got Dinanga running through. He's going to try the shot. Coverland dives to his right and gathers it into his chest.
Leave. What's all wrong with these, you idiot? What's wrong with these? Time it then.
He did an old bit of a... Remember Leighton James, ex-Everton Burnley player? He made a career on just pushing the ball through some of his legs and running into
There's not wrong with fucking Rich tea biscuits. Well, Rich tea fingers.
I couldn't see exactly what happened. I mean, he went down.
But there was no great shout from the crowd. No, to be honest, it was always a telltale sign. So, as we've said with Mr. Copeland, we don't necessarily agree with every decision. We've got very distinctive.
We'll see how.
Plays this in towards Mandeville, is in some space. He can shoot from there. Only he's always pulled it wide of the post from the moment that he drew his foot back. The ball just ran inside. There is substitution, and it is to the visitors. They're bringing on Elliot Osborne.
Shut up, Matt Chapman. Come, fuck off.
Please don't say it's up. Go!
Oh.
Gone! You are going down, so you are going down. Shilder! 1-0. And the player got sent off, and from that, the player scored the penalty.
I told Violet shit. Listen.
1-0 Shildon against Grantham. Have that. And wow, what a name. Guy's called Billy Smith.
Now you done.
Oh, getting Shildon.
There's not a biscuit there.
Yeah, they were quick there, and it ended up in the shot. It would have been worse because the guy who knocked the ball inside was free inside the box. They could have found him. I'm not sure that it was onside, but it was a quick break, and as you've mentioned so many times, you can see why they score so many goals.
Here we go, folks. We'll put this game on to have a bit of a bant and have a laugh at Grantham shitty ass town. They're 1-0 down, folks.
What game are you playing on? What?
Grantham Town versus Shildon. 1-0 Shildon. Have that Grantham. You're going down.
There's more taste in these ones because it says taste is there.
Oh.
You're only at the end of it. You're not tied in the bit there.
Ah, what a name. What a name for a player.
Nibble that ribbon there. Here. No, here.
What a name. What a name for a player.
I bet you like chocolate here.
They got some weird players' names in Shildon's side. They got a player who's literally called Michael Sweet, and you got Ben Trotter.
Yeah, there is.
What a name.
The proper biscuits. Here they are. Yeah, they are. Derby County losing.
Wow.
Funso Ojo.
Get in, Shildon. Get in, Shildon. You're sending Grantham down.
He likes them. James.
Yeah.
What's your favourite biscuit?
Oh, surprisingly, rich teas are all right, but they're better if you dip them into like a tea or coffee.
They're better when they get dipped in coffee or tea.
Yeah.
Up yours, you melt. Yeah, they are. Fuck off.
But I'm just trying to think what else do I like. But weirdly, I'll show you what my favourite biscuits are. I've actually got them here. My favourites are actually these.
They're James's. Sugar-free biscuits.
Because I grew up, we grew on because of my nan. That was ones that my nan always used to have. She got me into having these. She's a bit of an.
Where did you get them from?
I get it from home bargains. And they do them in all different types. Do them in that. They do them in like the sandwich type biscuits. So you have like something in the middle and then 2 biscuits either side.
No, I don't want that shit.
So they do different brands, different types of biscuits. But
What is my biscuit jar?
but they're all just, but every single one's sugar free.
Where is your biscuit jar?
It's not even in my biscuit jar. They're not even in it.
Have you got any biscuits in your biscuit jar?
Nope.
Oh, you got all them biscuits what you ate last time?
Yeah, because I like them that much. Oh, I've got some more. I got some more. I got some more biscuits.
What else have you got? Lemon puffs, yeah, they're amazing.
Lemon puff. And then I've got, not biscuits, but they're pretzels.
Oh, boom! Pretzels, right. Oh no, they're nice ones because they're sour cream and chive.
Not just sour cream and chive. There's a new flavour. There's a new flavour as well.
Yeah, they're nice.
It's basically roasted chili.
Do you sell them, James?
Yes. But they sell the smaller version, the smaller packs. Because they want to make
Well,
it...
these.
Yes, but they do them in the smaller version to make it cheaper. Because that's why Old Market is cheap.
Yeah, I think he was
What
offside.
about chocolate chip hobnobs, the oat ones?
And they sell one of my favourites, which
Where did
is...
you get these?
They do Costa. And they do Costa drinks, folks.
I won't eat them, then they'll be out of date.
And they also do my favourite drink.
What got that for?
That's from Home Bargains.
What's there? Caramel latte, freezing cold latte.
Yeah, they're not that bad. I prefer that. But when I'm at home, I prefer to have something like that. But when I'm at Costa, I'll get a warm drink.
James, Vitamin winning.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Go on! Go on, Gateshead! Go on, Gateshead! Go on, Gateshead! Go on, Gateshead! Come on,
You'll be
Gates!
saying fuck off Gateshead in a minute. Watch, you'll be saying fuck off Gateshead, fuck off Gateshead.
Go on, Sheldon! Come on, Sheldon! Score a second against Grantham shite!
Yeah, but I'm not having finished when a kid.
Come on! Come on, Chesterfield!
You'll have them, I'm not bothered. You put them back in the cupboard.
Go on, Chesterfield! Go on, Chesterfield!
Go on, mate. You know, well, I've got burgers on.
Have you?
Yeah, go
Out
on.
the brain then.
It was smoking loud enough now.
Yeah?
Seems like that. I mean, as you say, every opposition player is behind the ball.
Go on! Go on, Gateshead! Go on, Gateshead! Come on, Gateshead! Come on, Gateshead!
Look, hey, listen. Tom O'Connor scored.
Wrexham have scored! No! And they're playing a shite team.
Every time you do a Chesterfield game,
Experienced player Banks knew exactly what he was doing then. He was spoken to by Mr.
Chesterfield! I'll tell it! I'll tell it!
No.
I'll tell it!
A little bit, and Ollie stopped him in the tracks. He's going to take one for the team, but Mike Jones is
Come on, Chesterfield!
Certain. I don't think the ground's getting a bit harder. I mean, I don't think it's. Is it Giver Frost tonight? I don't know what it's
No, it's not.
called, actually.
No, it was due to drop down to no lower than about 4
Or
hours.
whether a bit of
Banksy, PR, HQXBF.
I didn't notice they were doing it at half time.
He's just had a couple of slips in key areas really that have set the opposition on the break. So he's just got to watch that a little bit. So we don't usually see it from Mike Jones.
Altrincham took that corner, that free kick short, and Chesterfield have turned it over all